Hello YouTube, welcome back. I know in my first video I talked about what I like to do for my regimen, but in this video I like to go ahead and show you. So we'll go ahead and start off with this. I just woke up and didn't tie my hair up last night here. And we'll begin with Wet and Wavy Detangling. It's the Frizz-free detangling spray. It's not the actual wavy spray. And the label says this spray is best used for spraying before brushing or combing. So it's supposed to make this nappy stuff easier to brush out. So we're going to go ahead and show you how that is. And I've been using this for 2 weeks now, and to me it works really good. And as all of you weave weavers know, you start from the bottom and untangle your way up. And that makes it a lot easier. If you run into any stubborn snags, just go ahead and hit it again. And it'll, see how it just slides right through? Wait, not right there, not right there. Okay, it just slides right through. Then go ahead and keep working up. Keep working up. And it seems to work pretty good. It's pretty quick. Because sometimes with wet and wavy hair, when you wake up, realize you had a hard night, you forgot to tie your hair up, and you wake up and you see this mess, it's like, oh my gosh, you don't even want to deal with it. But products like that make it easier to deal with in the morning. Okay, so this side is done. It's combed through, nice and poofy, and let's hit this side up. Hopefully I'm not getting too out of view here. Trying to stay in the camera so you can see what I'm doing. And I did have a change of heart for that curly mousse in the last video. The mousse, it's a nice idea for, you know, maybe about a couple of days, but it does tend to build up and get sticky. So I'm just staying away from the mousse altogether. But of course I'm still using the conditioner. That works very, very well. Okay, and this part back here is always the hardest part to manage because that's the part that's rubbing against your clothes and, you know, it gets knotted up and tangled back there. I don't think I put enough spray up here, so let's go ahead and hit that again. Break it up a little bit. I love the way it just fights those tangles. I love this spray. I really, really do. And then the thing I like about this spray is it also has no glycerin, so it doesn't build that sticky stuff up in your hair. It feels really, really good. You know, it's so lightweight that even if, you know, using it day after day after day, it doesn't build up and feel like I OD'd on one of my products. So I'm definitely going to keep that in my closet as long as I'm wearing wet and wavy hair. So we're now all brushed out. And the very next thing I do is go ahead and wet it. You know I'm anti-spray bottle, so I put the water on to talk a little bit louder, and I finger wet it like this. See? Just get the water dripping from my fingers like that, and run that water through. I know some of our YouTube video divas say like so, but I just can't get into the lingo, so we're going to say like this. No offense, y'all, no offense. But go ahead and continue wetting, and as you're wetting, your fingers should be sliding through the hair, getting to all the waves, and that's the beauty of that spray. Gets the hair tangle-free, makes it so silky. And go ahead, start on this side. Lift it up, get that water in there, because I'll get carpal tunnel sitting there with a spray bottle trying to spray all of this hair with that little squeak. So it may work for some of you, but it really doesn't work for me because Lord knows I'm always, you know, ready to get this done quick. You know, just go ahead, get it done, get it wet, and it's over. Right? Right. Okay, so that's all nice and wet. As you can see, my neck's not dripping or anything. Guess I've become a pro at doing it this way. Then I'll go ahead and spritz it with some Shimmer Shine by Wet n Wavy. And this stuff is really good. It's another oil-free glosser, especially for wet and wavy hair. It says it's good for synthetic and for human. So when you have a blended weave like mine, that's always a plus, because this is synthetic mixed with human hair. Same hair that was in my last video. And this really slips your fingers through. And as you can see, it's starting to get that nice defined wave look. And it helps it to stay that way. So hit this side, break it up a little bit, get on the inside. And there you go, run that through. And then my last step is my my conditioner, my favorite. And yes, you guys, I'm still using Pantene Curly. I just put it in here because it's easier to then, you know, scoop it than deal with squeezing the big bottle. And, you know, so I take a dollop of it like this, rub it in my hands, and then start fingering it through sections of the hair at a time. And it really doesn't take a lot. That one little dollop that I had will do this whole side. It'll do one whole side. Make sure you hit the ends, of course. And that's usually the final step, because it has enough tack to it to really hold the wave. So even after the hair dries, the wave will still be defined. So go ahead and do the next side. Start fingering pieces at a time, pieces at a time. And make sure, of course, you hit those ends. And that is done. My wet and wavy style is complete. It has been restored. Now, I know some people's hair may blend a little bit easier than others. Mine could probably use a bit of better blending. I'm not going to walk you through the whole tedious task of me trying to blend my real hair in with it. But I just wanted you guys to get the gist of how I keep my wet and wavy hair really nice. And using these products, they're constantly conditioning it, keeping it soft. So even when I have the hair for a month and a half, it's still easy to restore. It's still very soft. I don't have to deal with too much buildup. If I feel like it may be building up, I'll go ahead and rinse it out with a placenta shampoo. I don't have that one in the bathroom with me now. But the thing I like about that one is it doesn't really dry the hair out too much when you wash it. It still leaves it kind of protein, silky-like. And then I start the regimen all over again. And this I can keep doing every day, and it doesn't build up too bad. So if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave me a message, rate me, leave me a comment. If you have criticism, anything that you know that will work better that I might use, definitely let me know, because I'm always looking to enhance. Thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye.